And then the next category that it has is the region that you were born in. So I gotta figure out.
Cheliacs. No, they might have just killed me. I don't know if I'd have been a slave there. Good Lord, I don't know. Hang on. Let me flip through my world guide here. I'll ponder it real quick.
Okay.
Let me look.
No, actually, isn't Andoran that one where they have like actual like democracy and stuff?
Yes.
That's that one. Yeah. Maybe I was like a tiefling slave, like in Cheliax, like right on the border of Andoran, and like an Andoran patrol or something like set me free and brought me back, and then I went to Absalom.
Yeah, they're so about that.
Yeah.
They actually have a faction now called Liberty's Edge, and their entire cause is freedom and freeing slaves and that sort of thing.
There you go. Like maybe I could even see myself being like a member of that faction, like and working with them a lot. Doesn't Absalom have a slave thing in it? I think I read something about that.
I think they tolerate slavery, but don't endorse it. That's an Absalom view of everything.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to remember what it was, because it was like... hang on. I knew what it was somewhere, I guess. It's not in here. There's like a street or something. Slave pits, that's what it was. The slave pits of Absalom. I remember, okay. Yeah. It's like one street where they forbid the use of magic for breaking out slaves, but like mundane attacks they just sort of ignore. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That'll work great. I like that.
Oh, I'm putting Diabry's character in Kadira because that makes so much sense. Because they have all of the genie kind there, and they have all of the elemental people. So if there's a place where the monks of the Four Winds would have, where their traditions would have been generated, it would have been in that country. Okay. I feel like.
Okay. Yeah, that's basically just on the opposite side of the ocean from Andoran.
Mm-hmm. And it's all hovering right around Absalom.
Yeah.
So I don't have like a map right in front of me.
Okay.
So I don't really know where all of the stuff is technically located. Is there like a link you could give me?
Well, Absalom is right here.
Okay.
And then Andoran is right here. I'm sure the is over here a little bit.
Could you tell me where Varisia is?
Oh, that's way far north.
Yeah.
Dang it!
Hang on. Oh yeah. Varisia is.
Yeah, it's right out of view.
Yeah, it's up there somewhere.
Okay. Oh, that's not so bad. I thought it was a lot further. Yeah. Okay. So
it's actually not too bad. You had to travel quite a bit to get to Absalom. You could do it.
Okay. Depending on where we start.
I vote Absalom. Basically, the only place where I don't get killed on sight. So let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So basically, I want to Leaf is from the Mirani forests.
Okay.
That's
in Varisia, right?
Yeah, it's in Varisia.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
So, ancestral home goes extend. Yeah. So basically, he was there in the Mirani forest. At some time there was like a council of like wizards that came around and tested all of the young elves for their magical capability, and they found that Leaf was actually quite capable, and that he excelled in a lot of the tests that they did. He had a uncanny, natural kind of knack for magic, and so He was just taken under tutelage by one of the main wizards called Herondil, and he was an elf as well, as most of them are. And he was taught by that guy, and eventually, basically, he didn't want to teach him anymore because he noticed that his magic wasn't it wasn't really wizardry, because he's an arcanist, obviously. So he ended up refusing to teach Leaf anymore, and so Leaf he basically had to leave. It was basically like self-exile from the Mirani forest because it was kind of a disgrace.
The next category that we have here is about kind of your social rank and your education. So kind of how you were brought up as a child relative to other people.
Well, my social rank would have been pretty low. You don't get much lower than the tiefling in Cheliax. He is pretty smart, though, so maybe, like, self-educated. Because I took an int of 15, 16, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on.
Yeah,
my int ended up being 17 with the tiefling bonuses.
Oh, yeah, he just picks up on stuff.
Yeah. So he's just naturally smart.
Mm-hmm. I'm saying for Jekko that he was raised by investors, Qadiran investors, because Qadira is a very, very, very wealthy country. And I didn't want to go with, they're tradespeople. So I went with him being raised by a bunch of investors instead.
That's cool.
And they thought it was a good idea to send him off to the monastery. For some reason, which I have yet to determine.
And I will actually be right back. I gotta take a minute.
Okay.
Yep.
I might leave too for a second.
Okay, I'll go too.
Okay.
So Adam is also gone.
Man, I get up and leave and everybody goes. Oh, so did I miss anything important?
No, we all left right after you left.
Oh, everybody left. Cool.
Yeah, I went to get some water.
I just sparked off break time. Oh my. Let me take a look at this here.
Yeah, so I actually really had no concept for like the geography of Pathfinder where we're playing. So.
It's big. Like the world map is ridiculous. Let me see if I can pull up. There it is. And this is sort of what it looks like. And Absalom, like I said, is on the little island right there, the big ass crater.
Yeah.
And your thing is going to be... No, it's over here.
Okay.
This is your homeland here.
Got it.
Yeah. And then we got the jungle down here. That'll be fun if we ever end up going there. They have monkey people.
Yeah, monkeys.
Yeah.
Monkeys are
I swear to God, their king is a gorilla. I swear to God, there's an entry in here about the gorilla king, and I want to kill him so bad.
That could be our quest. Kill the gorilla king.
I was actually thinking, like, at least like a long-term character goal for me. It mentions in here somewhere, like in Absalom, there's like a bunch of different little thieves guilds that run around the city. Yeah. I want to like unify the thieves guilds and just control the entire crime, like the entire underworld of Absalom. Because it's a port at the center of the world. Everything goes through Absalom. If I control the criminal enterprise there, I control the black market of the world. Which sounds awesome.
Sounds awesome. The thing for my character is that I actually made my character for a what's it called? Runes? I don't know. It's like it's the game where Sandpoint is. It's Rise of the Rune Lords.
Yeah.
Is that it?
I think that is actually in Galarian, isn't it?
Might be.
Because they mentioned Rune Lords a couple times in this book.
Yeah, but no. So I made it for a Rise of the Rune. I made Leaf originally for a Rise of the Rune Lords game, and
That's
then
cool.
yeah. But then the Arcanist class came out, and I'm like, oh, that actually sounds more like my character.
Yeah.
So
What's in Galarian?
The Rune Lords campaign setting. Isn't that in Galarian?
Yep. They do all their
I thought
campaign settings in Galarian.
Right, because there's actually like a couple nations in here that are based around like old Rune Lords, like what are they called? Yeah, Nex and Geb. There are actually two nations that still exist, being run by like people who descended from the old Rune Lords.
Nex and
The
Geb.
big ass wasteland in the middle.
Nex and Geb are more like archmages than anything. The Rune Lords are
really?
all in Varizia.
Really? I could have sworn. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe they were like founded by Rune Lords. I don't know. I like the Mana Wastes though. I'd like to go there at some point. That
Oh,
sounds fun.
yes. Mana Wastes.
Yeah.
And I love all the technology that comes out of there, too. Gives a reason for there to be guns and all that sort of stuff.
ooh, I was actually
about that actually. Like how? What is the technology level that we're playing at?
Since we're probably out here... Well, the thing is, this kind of technology can be anywhere, but it's very, very expensive. So it's
Okay.
not likely to travel fast. Or,
Okay.
it's that sort of thing. If it's
Yeah,
there
'cause
at
I think-
all, it's expensive.
Yeah, because I think all the really high tech stuff was up in Numeria.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's where Starfall is. Yeah. That's where the spaceship came down.
Yeah, that's not a lie. That's completely true.
Yeah.
Josh, you weren't in on this, but Brian and I were emailing back and forth about the new Numeria setting, and we were just bannering about...
It's alien tech.
Yeah.
God, it's alien tech. Oh my. Yeah, they actually put the page of the new high tech stuff they're gonna have. They put it up on the D20 website that I use, and I read through it. There's some ridiculous stuff on there.
Some of the artifacts are like extinction rays and stuff like that.
Yeah. Cybernetic arms and nanobot implants. Like, oh my god.
I love the flavor that they're putting in, though. It's not modern day stuff. It's so far into the future that it's past our time. I enjoy that.
Yeah. I'm glad it's crashed, though. Like, actual alien invasion would be a little trippy.
And they've put in, like, the technology guidance and stuff like that. Like, things... They have put kind of their foot down and said, like, there's a limited amount of these things. Only so many of them are going around.
Yeah.
And you can recharge them, but you need labs that don't exist on this Earth. Or are run
Well,
by...
they have generators in the crashed spaceship, I think is what they said. Like,
Okay.
if you find a generator, you can recharge the little batteries.
Mhm.
Yeah. But you have to keep going back there to do it.
Yeah.
Yay, radiation.
Mhm.